So whose fault is it anyway? Alright, let's just get right into it because this story is constantly developing. So, Alec Baldwin, he was in Santa Fe shooting this independent feature film. It's a Western movie called Rust. And he's actually one of the executive producers of the film. So he's the main character of the film. And in one of the scenes, he had to use this prop gun, right? So he discharged the prop gun, and then it ended up killing the director of photography and badly wounded the director. The director had to end up in the hospital. Really sad about the director of photography. My heart goes out to her family. Thoughts and prayers, because it's so weird. You never know when it's going to be your time or when a freak accident happens, but you would never think that, hey, I'm going to be on set doing my job and then I'm going to die on set. So Alex said that he was supposed to receive a specific gun to use for the scene, but that allegedly they gave him a different gun. That's one story, right? Then I heard that they gave him the correct gun, but that there was a live round in that prop gun. And that when he discharged that, well, basically the bullets killed somebody and badly hurt somebody else. So, whose fault is it? To me, I think clearly it's the props department fault. Because you know what? You're in charge of handling all the props, making sure that everything is set, everything is safe. And when it comes to the bullets, when you're using a firearm, hello, common sense. Don't put real bullets in there. Which makes me think, was this on purpose? And if so, what was the reason? Because, Alec Baldwin, he talks a lot of stuff. And I know along the way he's made a lot of enemies. So I'm wondering if this was done on purpose to, hurt his career or just stop the production in its entirety. But there's more. Apparently, leading up to this incident, there was a lot of drama and safety issues going on the set of the film. And that apparently crew members, they walked off and they quit because they felt like the safety conditions of the film, of the production, were not up to the union standards. And they were just like, you know what, I'm out of here. I don't want to get involved. Then I also heard that the production fired those crew members because they didn't want to do certain things. And instead, in order to save money and, cut corners, they hired non-union members who, unfortunately, they were not equipped and adequate to handle certain requirements and requests that were needed on set, especially when it came to the props. So then again, going back to the props department, whether it was union members or not, they're held responsible. The workers who were in charge of the props department at that time, well, look what happened. So clearly, they were not up to par, they weren't organized, and they weren't ready, and they should be held responsible. But also, Alec is one of the main producers of the film, so it's a reflection on him. He oversees everything. So why was he cutting corners, since he's part of the production company? I'm just wondering, why wasn't he looking out for his crew members and making sure, okay, you know what, we got to spend all this extra money, or, these are the union standards and let's go by it because we have a specific budget. When you make a film, before that shit is greenlit, you got to make sure, okay, this is the budget, this is what we're asking for, this is what we can do. So it's not like all this was all of a suddenly done at the last minute. Oh, no, we have to do this and that. This was very well planned in advance. So there should be no excuse as to why certain protocols and safety guidelines were not in place. Okay? So was he being cheap? Or was it somebody else? Who knows? So here's what Alec has to say about the whole situation. There are no words to convey my shock and sadness regarding the tragic accident that took the life of Helena Hodgkins, a wife, mother, and deeply admired colleague of ours. I'm fully cooperating with the police investigation to address how this tragedy occurred, and I am in touch with her husband, offering my support to him and his family. My heart is broken for her husband, their son, and all who knew and loved Helena. Alright, so he's cooperating with the police investigation, but I'm really curious to see, what's going to happen next, with this police investigation. And I'm sure there's just going to be a lot of other things. And, the story is going to continue to develop. So, let's see what happens. That's my point of view for today. My name's Khalid Rivera. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, be safe and love each other. Bye.